Okay, today we're reading again, and this time, this one's going to be a bit more personal, but from you guys. You, the viewer. Not me, of course, but you. I thought this would give a better insight of the people that watch me to know that you aren't alone. Everyone has their own struggles. But today we're going to be asking the one big question. What's one thing you regret not doing? I regret not taking my chances earlier in my life. Ever since I did, life was just better. One thing that I know for sure is that you have no limits to how fast or when you need to get shit done. I'll be honest. I could beat myself up for not doing this sooner. Should have bought a house when I was like 2. But, you know, please don't ever rush yourself. Everyone moves at their own pace. It just takes a while, okay? But I'm proud of you. Good job. I regret not being with you. Blow up the fucking earth. I regret not spending as much time with my grandparents as I could have. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I regret not accepting that I was bisexual sooner. Who knows? Maybe I could have found a partner by now. Yo, y'all are gonna make me really sad. I regret not investing into Bitcoin in 2013. Yep, that is something I would have said. I'm just really astonished that no one's taking this serious. At least like the first few people have, but it's nice to see you guys having some fun. I regret not learning how to feel confidence and how to accept myself for who I am. I feel this one. It's nice to finally stop caring about where you fit in, if people are gonna like you or not. It took me a long time because I felt like an outcast a lot in school growing up, and even online, I still deal with it. And it's really nice to feel accepted and important in my own community. I thank them every day because I didn't get to feel like this when I was a kid. Prioritizing my own happiness. Must suck being a people pleaser, huh? I get it. No, I understand. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks not putting yourself first, doesn't it? You look back like at all the years where you just felt so low and you could have done something, but you know, it happened. It shaped you to be the person that you are today, and I'm sure you have a backbone and thicker skin, whoever you are. I'm sure that you don't let anyone disturb your peace anymore. And I'm very happy for you. Okay, first of all, whoever put this one, fuck you. I regret not trusting my gut when I said it wasn't a fart. Go fuck yourself. I regret not taking a photo with... Fuck, I don't know how to say their name. Cry? Fuck, god damn it. I regret not taking a photo with Cry, Smitty, Blarg, and Baby No Money concert in Austin. I also regret not taking care of my own skin and my mental health more. I tend to prioritize other things, and I wish I didn't, but it just comes off as unimportant, and that it'll most likely just fix itself on its own. The one time I prioritized my mental health, I ended up losing a bunch of friends because a bunch of issues. I ended up losing a bunch of my friends because of a bunch of issues and crying myself to sleep every night. This wouldn't have happened if I just stopped the problem at its root. Instead, I let it grow and grow until it was too big to handle. I think I ended up losing a lot of friends too, as well, when I put my mental health first. When I put myself first, actually. I ended up losing a lot of friends. I was told that I changed and all this other shit. I still stayed around the same people because a part of me had hope that they would change as well. A part of me hoped that they would be better and that maybe they just need someone to listen to. Yeah, it happens. When you start caring and loving yourself, you start to realize that the people around you aren't exactly good people to be around. You're putting yourself first. That's huge. Better friends will come around. Those that dropped you will always end up trying to come back. So again, protect your peace and keep doing you. Keep putting yourself first. Because at the end of the day is the end of the day. At the end of it all, you're the only one that shows up for yourself. Okay? You're the only one that sleeps in your own skin. So I think that you should definitely fucking care about yourself. Also, you fumbled that one really badly. How the fuck did you not take a picture with your favorite Oshis? I regret not learning how to make proper friends and not putting enough effort into connecting with more people during my school years. I'm in university now and I have good close friends from school, but I find it hard to talk to new people and make meaningful connections. I can't imagine. Yo, I blame COVID. Yeah. I blame COVID, bruh. I think COVID fucked a lot of us over. I can't imagine what it's like being in uni. I can't imagine how difficult it must be making friends. I stay in my little cave 24/7, but I will say I think the older you get, it becomes a lot more difficult making friends. They come and go, and they come along eventually. Don't force friendships, though. Keep doing you, and someone will eventually notice. I promise. You are not going to be like a lone wolf forever, dog. I regret not being my true self and putting on an act to get friends. Well, I feel like now's your chance to redeem yourself. So, you're gonna keep being weird? Because that's pretty cool. What does this mean? What's putting down your woke mutt agenda? What? What the fuck does that even mean? I really regret not starting basketball and working out in general when I was younger. Now I'm overweight and not at all great at all at sports in general. I'm starting to change and get better now though, so it's not all that bad anymore. That's good. You probably might be young and that's okay. I don't know why you guys put yourself down so much for things that you didn't like do in your past when you were young. Why do you guys do that? You still got time? You're not in any rush. Oh fuck, dude, I want to be big and round. I want to be big and round. I want to eat all the fucking food I want. I just want to not care anymore. Not telling my friends about a personal situation sooner. I'm sorry. I think one of those things are really hard. It took a long time for me to open up to a lot of people about the things that I went through. I don't ever regret not telling them sooner. I think a part of me was just too scared of no one listening and being there because I was the only one to show up for myself. So I assumed no one was going to show up for me, even if I hoped. I regret not learning how to video edit earlier to make funny moments of friends. You still got time. I don't know why you're waiting. You still got time. About 2 years ago, my great-grandmother passed away, and the week before her passing, I was told that I should prepare and visit her one final time. I was moving and dog sitting at that time, which is why I wasn't able to make time to visit her. At least, that's what I told myself at that time. I didn't want to visit her because it would have felt like I was acknowledging that she would be gone soon. I also didn't want my final memory of her to be her unable to remember my name and who I was. I truly regret not visiting her during the final week. Not for myself, but because I know she still would have wanted to see me one last time. I still can't remember all the good memories of her without my regret also coming back. Yeah, no, this one. Sorry. I can't imagine. I don't think that you should constantly put yourself down for something like this. Because I get the idea. But all I can ask is just show up. Please. For the sake of... You have to. Because if you don't, you will go your whole life regretting it. But your feelings are very validated about your reason, to be honest. I'm really sorry. I regret not telling certain people how I feel about them. It do be like that. It do be like that. Sadly. Not saying yes. Missed out on so much in my life by the use of one word. I regret listening too much to people without listening to what my heart wanted to say. I lived chained to the expectations of others without considering my own decision. I used to do things for other people because I thought my only purpose was to care for other people. I am 23 this year, and I live by me now. No more expectations. No more listening to what other people say. I'm having fun, and I'm happier. And I hope that you guys can find happiness being in your own skin too. And being happy with not having to fit some weird society norm. Not starting anime earlier taught me some valuable lessons after I started. I love anime. Yeah. I can go on about the ones that I really like. To those of you that don't watch my streams or anything, I have a huge obsession over Rengoku. I'm in love with that man. I really like who he is. And I've always wanted to talk about him on my channel or anywhere, actually. I wanted to have the opportunity of one day someone asked me why I like him so much. I think it's really admirable that he protects the weak. He protects those who can't protect himself. And he continues to live like that, whether he's praised or not. And I think it's so beautiful that that is a character like him. He lived by a promise that he hoped he could keep for his mom. And I think the only thing that he wanted, and maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I think the only thing that he wanted was to know if his father was proud. And regardless Whether his dad was or wasn't, he still cared. And I just think someone with that much of a heart is a very beautiful person. They always say that you can see yourself in your favorite characters just a little bit. I don't know what I see in myself that I see in him. Maybe I'll figure it out one day. I regret not becoming a better person for my girlfriend about 5 months ago. We would play some games together, Fortnite for example, and I would get so upset because we died or something didn't just go our way. I never meant to, but I'm a competitive person. However, that does not excuse me for lashing out at her for some things though. She brought it all up later on me, telling me I should stop getting so angry all the time, and for some reason I took it personal. I said I couldn't change because this is just how I am and how I've always been since I was a young kid. Later on, she broke up with me because she said I wasn't ready for a relationship. I hated that excuse, but looking back at it, she was right. But now I'm trying to get better at not being upset at games that would. I don't want the same mistake happening again. Sorry that happened. It takes a lot to own up to it, I'll be honest. It really does. Most of the time people would have feigned whatever, I guess, but I think it's really cool that you own up to it. Keep trying to be better. And I will say, I don't know you personally, you don't know me, but actions speak a lot louder than words, and I'm sure that you are working your balls off to be better. So all I can say is keep trying, keep going, and I'm proud of you, dude. Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps.